Good morning and welcome to the Weather Now. Time now 11:01. Talking about today's forecast, couple of themes, couple of noteworthy items to discuss. And that'll be the chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Already seeing those offshore, and the kind of vast amount of humidity that we're having out there today. I noticed it walk into my car coming into work this morning. Humidity was exceptionally high. Of course, the remnants of Florence well to our north now, more of a southerly and a southeasterly onshore flow. So a lot of moisture being pumped in now on its backside. No direct impacts, nor is any severe weather expected, but we will have more of those typical summertime downpours capable of producing heavy rain, frequent lightning in a couple of spots. And you will feel the difference with the humidity picking back up and temperatures remaining pretty warm, upper 80s, lower 90s. So those are the two factors, the heat, humidity, the heat and the humidity today kind of lumped into one, and then the chance for scattered healthy downpours going into the afternoon. Hey, we are streaming on Facebook Live. If you have any questions, maybe you're watching on Roku, Amazon Fire, WTOC News, or weather apps, you have a question, we can continue this conversation kind of in reality there. Just go over to the WTOC TV Facebook page, ask your question, and I'll do my best to answer those. What I don't get, I'll kind of scroll back through. I may still miss a couple things. All you have to do is go over to my Facebook page, WTOC Cutter Martin, ask there, and I will answer. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Hugh. Thank you for watching. Hello, James, Sabrina, Dylan, Susie, Udine, Sarah, Kristen, Tammy, Bella, Teresa. Thank you all for watching. And a note here this morning. Hey there, Kim. Sharing the last name Martin. Thank you for watching. We've had a lot of lightning and thunder activity with storms that have been offshore so far today. Lightning has been striking well away, as the crow flies from these storms. Notice here, 6 miles away from the storm, and this is probably within the cloud, but 10 miles away from the closest area of rain or so, we're getting lightning, still a decent distance from the shore, but they're still striking way out ahead of where the rain is actually falling. Megan, good morning to you. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Tina. Brenda, thank you for watching. Sabrina, thank you for watching. Tiffany and Katie waving back at you. Chris as well. Susie. And Francis says rain for Statesville. We do have scattered downpours in the forecast today, both the low country of South Carolina and the Georgia Coastal Empire. Good morning to you, Lily. Good morning, Ashley. In fact, this is the only rain we're dealing with right now, at least the closest to land here, 11:03 off of Tybee Island, kind of east of Sapelo and south-southeast of the Ossabaw Sound area. Hello, Lou, Yolanda, Sharon, thank you all for watching. Appreciate the viewership. But now I'm going to go into today's forecast, hour by hour, highlight the trend in the forecast. But actually, before I walk you into the future, I want to take you outside what we're seeing right now. WTOC, Spirit Halloween, Tybee Island Skycam. Look at that towering thundercloud there, what we call a cumulonimbus. You can see the anvil up at the top. That's kind of that billowing or that, kind of sheared out or stretched out top there at the top left-hand side of the screen. And that's a thunderstorm offshore, occasionally seeing bolts of lightning extend out from that. And that's what we're going to be watching through the afternoon. As we take you back to a forecast model again here on the screen behind me, 11 a.m. right now, going forward. Notice how we remain pretty dry through lunchtime, 12:30. Thank you, Dave, for that link. I'm sure it sounds great. James, hello. Thank you, Marge, for watching. Stephanie in Hinesville. I'll walk you through that forecast. Betsy and Raymond, hello to you both, waving back at you. So Hinesville, Fort Stewart, you're still mostly dry through 1:30 or so, but shortly after that time, we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms likely develop just inland from the beaches, and then expands even further inland. Notice how stuff initially develops along I-95 roughly, maybe near the beaches, also just inland from there. And then a little later by 3, we have more isolated to widely scattered downpours developing a little bit further inland. Now, any storm that develops today going to produce heavy rain, will produce frequent lightning, and may produce some gusty breezes. Widespread severe weather, it's not expected, but a couple of these storms in typical summertime fashion could pack a little bit of a punch. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Richard. Chris wants to know if we're going to get rain in Midway. It's scattered, but you're definitely going to have rain in your area today. Your greatest chance is between 2 and 6. Here we are at 3 in the forecast model. Midway down here, you have rain around you, especially just to your east at 3 p.m. But it'll try to build inland. the rain that's to your east, and you have stuff developing further inland to your west, moving back to the east. So you definitely have that chance of getting poured on there in Midway. Pretty much any neighborhood in the coastal and part of the low country having that chance. You can see inland areas, Statesboro, Baxley, Waycross, Screven, Odom as well, Santa Claus, Swainsboro, Screven County, Sylvania, Hampton counties, 9:30. We're still dealing with a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity, and then it begins to really fall apart as we march towards the news at 11, get to midnight. There's just simply not that much going on. So it's mainly a daytime rain chance here. Jennifer, thank you for watching. Again, good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Aaron. April Ditt, hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Apologize if I didn't. Hannah, Statesboro weather today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures in the lower 90s. In Statesboro, well, inland, you're not going to be ocean cool today. It'll be pretty hot out there. Carballo doesn't want it to rain. Rain with a little roll your eyes emoji. You know, at least this weekend was decent. It was cloudy. It was windy. We had a little bit of rain around, especially up in the low country. But you know, we're going to have scattered downpours. Not everyone sees it. Today's not a washout. Not a terrible weather day, but definitely some scattered healthy thunderstorms on the way this afternoon. Suzanne says, got all my grocery shopping done, so bring on the rain, but take the mugginess. Unfortunately, they're kind of playing into each other there. It's going to be muggy today and tomorrow. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Hannah. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Betty Gray, to you as well. Thank you for the kind comment. Francis, temps today. Let's talk about that. In fact, I can show you community by community. If you bear with me here, I'm just scrolling down on my weather computer. I'm going to show you the different neighborhoods and high temperatures today. We'll go south of the Altamaha first with scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. High temperatures in the lower 90s south of the Altamaha River. Alicia, how about Darien? We'll get up to that forecast in just a moment. Midway rain 3 p.m. Bruce, not right at 3. Again, you'll have rain around you 1 to 3. But Midway, again, it's going to be hit or miss. There's going to be rain around there. One part of Long County may get poured on. Maybe over in Liberty County, you don't see very much. Again, it's just going to be kind of hit or miss there. Margarita, what about Tybee? We're good now, but you have thunderstorms just offshore. And for those asking about Darien, high temperature 91. There will be some thunderstorms around this afternoon. 2 to 6, your greatest rain chance. And Tybee, not a bad day, but we will see an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially later in the day as some of these inland storms try to move back towards the beaches. That's how it looks right now. You're welcome, Kay. Jamie, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching. Wayne, when will we get a break from the humidity? It's going to be a while, man. Maybe a cold front late in the weekend, early next week. But until then, at least off and on humidity. Margarita, again, Tybee, isolated downpours certainly possible. High temperatures there in the upper 80s, but humidity is going to be really high. Kristen, do you expect any water issues regarding tides higher than normal with the flooding to our north? Nope. Kristen, that's rainfall flooding. The storm surge flooding there is kind of over, but they're still having rainfall flooding, so we're not expecting any high tides here that would lead to or cause coastal flooding here. Our low country counties, Beaufort County coast, Jasper County coast, all the way down to the Camden County coast, we look pretty good. And on that note, the Savannah Metro highs in the 90 to 92, maybe 93 degree range for most, upper 80s there at the beaches, and low country may end up being just a little bit warmer. May have to raise your Hampton County high temperatures to about 90, 91, but in general, beaches upper 80s, near 90, they're a little bit further inland. All right. Hello, Risa from Wilmington Island. Thank you for watching. Tim, what's up to you? I'm having a great day. I hope you are as well. Sharifa says overcast, gray, and humid in Coffee Bluff. It's sunny. All the sky cams I'm looking at, Tybee, Statesboro as well. But, a little bit of cloud cover out there. Some spots may be a little bit gloomy, but it's definitely a mix of sun and clouds as far as the entire day is considered. You're welcome, Becky. Let's see. Jay in Beaufort, high temperature 88 to about 90, more of a southerly flow, so maybe a little bit of a cooling effect. Though it's still really humid there in Beaufort. You have an isolated to scattered thunderstorm chance this afternoon. Your greatest rain chance 2 p.m. to about 6 p.m. There in the low country. Sandra down at Richmond Hill, thank you for watching. Bloomingdale, Pooler, Savannah, again, everyone's forecast is about the same today. 2 to 6 p.m. your greatest rain chance. High temperatures upper 80s at the beaches, lower 90s further inland. I can't tell you if your neighborhood, if your plans are going to get rained on. It's just scattered, hit or miss, pretty random. But I'm going to give you that window, 2 to 6. Go ahead and plan for rain and be on the lookout for hefty thunderstorms scattered around the area during that time, maybe lingering a little bit thereafter. West Marine and Savannah, thank you for watching there, Brittany. Appreciate the viewership. You're welcome, Sharifa, for the updates. Debbie, hot and humid in the borough. So ready for cooler air. Me too, and fingers crossed we can get that first cold front in here before too long. Deanie says, very humid in Metter. Absolutely the case. Everyone is feeling the humidity today. You're going to continue to feel it through the day. It isn't going anywhere too fast out there. So all these reports definitely making sense and verifying. Risa, sun keeps popping out. Jay, thank you for watching. We have a question about the tropics. Let's go ahead and give you that tropical update, obviously on everybody's mind. Tropical depression Florence here continuing to move off to the northeast pretty quickly. And in fact, the National Hurricane Center has stopped writing advisories on Florence. They have handed the baton over to the Weather Prediction Center. They are taking it over. A big rainmaker for the Ohio Valley, eventually the northeast as it takes a sharp right turn. But overall, not much to worry about. A lot of rain up here. Some models do have this drifting north and northeast and back out over the ocean, but still looking unlikely that it does anything from there. Of course, we'll keep an eye on it. Area of low pressure over the western Atlantic this time of year. You do have to keep an eye on it, but no direct threat, nor is it likely at the moment that this will redevelop, but we'll keep an eye on it. And if anything changes, of course, we will pass that along. Crystal says very cloudy and gray South Carolina. Again, it's hit or miss. There's definitely sunshine out there, folks, and I promise you'll see some, at least, sunshine through the day, but also some scattered downpours. Chris asking about the tropics. I think, unfortunately, the comments as they come in are delayed, so I'm not seeing them until later, so I apologize if it seems like I'm taking forever to answer questions or to get things done. It's just taking a while with all the comments, the questions coming in, just with the way this works. Joseph said also very humid up there in Portal. That is absolutely the case. And hey, folks, there is one more area. In fact, I'm going to pull up the National Hurricane Center's website to make sure this hasn't been updated, but this was Tropical Storm Isaac. Now it's kind of degenerated. It's no longer a tropical system, but Hurricane Center, yes, is still giving this now a 10% chance. So not 20, now a 10% chance that this reforms into a tropical system as it moves west-northwest towards the Gulf of Mexico. Again, the remnants of Isaac there, not a problem for us, but generally moving west-northwest, and there's a low chance either in the Western Caribbean or maybe looking further ahead into the weekend, the Gulf of Mexico, that this does reattain that tropical status. So, of course, we'll be watching it. We're not ignoring it, but right now, no direct threat, of course, to us. Also, we have Helene, we have Joyce, everything kind of falling apart and weakening, and not a big problem in our neck of the woods. In fact, there's some good news here. In the short term, it's looking fairly quiet. Now, it's not going to remain like that forever. Obviously, it's still hurricane season. We are not completely done with the tropics just yet. But as I switch over satellite, and this view may not pick it up, but what we have going on here is, first of all, there's not a bunch of deep thunderstorm activity, no organized area of low pressure. You see the remnants of Helene and Joyce out here, some kind of stretched out storminess in the mid-Atlantic, but not too much to write home about, and our seasonal storminess here in the ITCZ zone. But overall, over Africa, we had a big plume of dust come off the coast, and now is invading the main development region, approaching the Caribbean. It's pretty dusty and dry out here, so that's one factor that is kind of contributing to the little bit of a decline in the activity. And it'll stick around, not forever, but for at least the rest of this week looking fairly quiet. But we will be watching the area of low pressure that was Florence up in the Ohio Valley as it moves generally north and northeast, and then also watching Isaac's remnants, not very impressive looking, moving to the west-northwest towards the Western Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. Melinda and Pembroke looking good. Thank you for that report. Laura says super humid in Ludowici. And hey, folks, eventually that humidity is going to give way to some scattered showers and thunderstorms, lightning, heavy rain, a possibility with those. So I want to remind you, I'm in for Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley today, the news at noon, going to get you covered there. You can watch the newscast. You don't even have to leave your office here in the WTOC weather app. And we have recorded videos, the hour by hour. So if you miss this live stream coming in at the end, of course, when it's done, you can watch it back, but also you can get the latest and greatest there in the top of the WTOC weather app. And scrolling down, if you want to tune into the news at noon, all you have to do is click on Watch Live, and we will have you covered watching the news at noon there. Of course, 4, 5, 6, all the evening shows. You can practice the same in the WTOC weather app. So, meteorologist Cutter Martin here at the WTOC Weather Center talking about scattered storms today. We'll keep you covered in the app and on TV. Have yourself a great afternoon.